It was a rainy afternoon in New York. The small neighborhood cafe copyright was warm and bustling, filled with the smell of coffee beans and cinnamon rolls. At the corner table sat Ethan Cole, a tall, sharply dressed man in his mid-30s, tapping away on his laptop. His expensive suit and authoritative presence made him stand out. Ethan was a single dad and the CEO of Cole Enterprises, a billion-dollar real estate empire. But today, his attention was divided. His 8-year-old daughter Lily sat across from him, swinging her legs and staring longingly at the dessert counter. "Daddy," Lily whispered, tugging at his sleeve. "That girl a broken bar, she doesn't have cake." Ethan looked up, puzzled. Lily was pointing at the counter, where a young girl about her age stood clutching 3 crumpled dollar bills. Her big brown eyes scanned the menu board anxiously. The cashier shook her head as the cheapest slice of cake was $5. The little girl's lips trembled, but she didn't cry. Instead, she straightened her shoulders and asked softly, "Can I just get a small coffee, please?" "I'll drink it slowly," the cashier sighed, about to refuse, when Lily blurted out, "Daddy." "She only has $3. Everyone nearby glanced over, including Ethan. His gaze shifted to the girl, then to the woman walking toward her, a young mother with tired eyes and paint stains on her hands. Scene 2A. Meeting the girl. The mother bent down to her daughter's level. "Sweetheart, maybe next time, okay?" she said gently. But the girl protested. "Mommy, I wanted to celebrate. I finished my drawing today." Ethan felt something tug at his heart. He wasn't a man who usually got involved in strangers' lives, as world was boardrooms and contracts, not struggling families. But something about the girl's determined eyes reminded him of Lily. He stood up. "Excuse me," Ethan said to the cashier. "Add a slice of chocolate cake and a hot cocoa to her order. I'll cover it." The mother blinked in surprise. "Oh, sir, that's not necessary," she stammered. But Lily chimed in, beaming. "Daddy, can she sit with us, please?" The little girl's face lit up, and Ethan found himself nodding. Scene 3A. The first spark. At their table, introductions were made. The little girl was Sophie, and her mother was Anna Rivera, a struggling artist who worked part-time at a local gallery. "Why were you celebrating today?" Lily asked Sophie between bites of cake. "I finished a big drawing. Mommy says it's special. But a broken bar, we don't have enough money to buy a real cake, so I thought maybe coffee could be a treat," Sophie explained. Ethan studied the child. Her words were mature for her age, and her hands, a small, but steady, still had smudges of colored pencil on them. "What kind of drawing?" Ethan asked. Sophie's eyes sparkled. "It's a city skyline, a broken bar with lights and reflections. I wanted it to look alive." Anna pulled a folded sketch from her bag and placed it on the table. Ethan's eyes widened. It wasn't just good, it was remarkable. The skyline was intricate, every detail vivid. There was a vibrancy, a pulse in the lines that captured the spirit of the city. This wasn't a random doodle, this was talent. Scene 4A. The CEO's curiosity. For the first time that day, Ethan closed his laptop. "Anna," he said, turning to the mother, "do you realize how gifted your daughter is?" Anna gave a weary smile. "I do. But talent doesn't pay the rent." "Were you broken bar managing?" Ethan recognized the pride in her voice. She wasn't asking for charity, she was simply surviving. Lily piped up again. "Daddy, Sophie should draw for your office. All those boring gray walls so her pictures would make them happy." Ethan chuckled but didn't dismiss the idea. Something inside him stirred. Scene 5. An offer. The next week, Ethan invited Anna and Sophie to his office. Sophie shyly carried her sketchbook, while Anna looked nervous walking through the towering glass skyscraper. Inside, Ethan introduced them to his team. He asked Sophie to show her work. One by one, the employees gathered around, astonished at the depth of detail in her art. "This is a broken bar extraordinary," Ethan's head of design whispered.